They're playing in Central Park. And Churchill Amy shouting at the gate. Billy didn't tell you everything. Or did he mention the magic day? Well, I figured it out from a fig tree. It's the chosen fruit of the deputy cell. And now you've been back for 50 years. And now it looks like Daddy's taking off his bill. Waiting for October. I cross my fingers, cross my heart, and hope to die. Waiting for October. I'm in the mud and I'll be learning how to fly. He's coming down, but he's not alone. He's gonna bring an army of saints. And he's taking
Hey guys, it's me, Tim.
Dan,
Uh,
aka Bass Lord. You know? That's what's up.
sure. VHShitfest. We started in September of 2010. We're at 100 reviews after 9 months. This is
Insane.
very gratifying. The 100th review, of course, is Remote Control, the excellent, but unfortunately pretty forgotten Jeff Lieberman film.
Yeah.
Check that shit out. It's great. Not on DVD, only on VHS. About VHS.
Yeah, that's where it should
perfect-
stay.
The perfect 100th review
Yeah.
for VHS Shitfest. Also, just a really, really fun movie. Anyways, so we thought we'd just kind of look back at the last 100 reviews, talk about some of our favorite reviews, talk about where we want to take VHS Shitfest in the future, why we started it, kind of, maybe a little bit. So,
Yeah. And like we'll start with how we got into collecting, basically.
you know, we've known each other for a long time, and
Always hated him, obviously.
yeah, the scumbag, you know. Just,
I barf every time I see him, but
Yeah.
I have to deal with it.
But yeah, we've known each other for almost 10 years, and we
Like the same shit.
we liked
so.
most of the same shit, and we collected DVDs, which is kind of embarrassing to say now.
Yeah, fuck DVDs.
Fuck DVD. But well, now we still both collect DVDs. But and we liked horror movies and all that kind of stuff. And last summer of 2010, we just started, like, I had started buying just movies on VHS, just movies I wanted to see that I hadn't gotten around to because it's cheap. It's only $1, and I would just do that. And then I also would buy like anything that looked like crazy, but like not. I wouldn't buy anything. Like I had just been kind of whatever, buying a few things, and Dan started doing something similar. And
Yeah, because Simpsons, you can only get the shorts on VHS, and I collect that shit. So.
yeah, and you know I would buy like Star Wars VHS and all that kind of stuff. But I think the first movie we bought that eventually became a VHS review was The Ripper, with Tom Savini, a shot-on-video horror movie.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah,
but we bought that.
fine.
We bought that a few months before VHS. I bought it at a Salvation Army for 50 cents.
$1.
It was $1. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like this great forgotten Tom Savini movie. No, but you know,
not one exists.
he didn't even do the makeup effects. He's just in the movie for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and he's great, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, that was the first thing we bought. That eventually, I think that was some of the beginning. But
Yeah, and at the beginning we were more horror focused, obviously, which
like, you look at the early reviews, the first like 4 or 5 are all horror, and you know, which were still pretty horror focused. We still
or like
review a lot.
genre shit, but
Genre
yeah.
stuff. Now we kind of just review anything. We'll review terrible 80s cartoons. We'll review teen comedies, whatever. Like if it's a bad movie, if it's any movie that's just not very well known. It's any obscure.
Yeah, or anything like VHS focused. Like if there was some exclusive VHS that came with cereal or something.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that is what like. VHS collecting now, it seems like in general the wider community is so focused on horror films, and
yeah,
obviously that's where a lot of like the a lot of the coolest like artwork and all that stuff is. But you know, I kind of it's also nice to kind of broaden your horizons a little bit because there's VHS. You know, almost anything is on VHS that you can think of that was released before 2000. Every like just after school special and just everything that was filmed almost is on VHS.
Yeah.
So it's insane that there's so many obscurities and
just great shit.
Just great stuff, and it goes well beyond just the horror genre. So that's why we kind of or sci-fi, you know. That's why we expanded beyond genre stuff and everything.
Well, like when we first started, we just started because we thought it was a good idea, but we didn't understand, like we didn't even look up if anyone had done this before. We didn't think anyone had. We knew people did like bad movie reviews or whatever, but like it's kind of come to the point where I wish other people had done it before because...
I mean,
like,
there's some people who have done very, very similar things.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna like...
Well, yeah, like a lot of blogs do like bad movie reviews or like watch the occasional movie on VHS, but I wish one like never talked about DVDs, kind of like what we do, I guess. Like, it's nice just, like, obviously I'm patting myself on the back here, but like, it's nice that it's like only VHS. You know exactly what you're gonna get. You're never gonna hear like a Blu-ray review or any stupid shit like that.
Yeah, we don't like.
Or
we
never...
very much. We're very focused on. We will never review anything that we didn't watch on VHS. Like we're not gonna review anything that we've watched on DVD or whether we downloaded a torrent of. None of that. I mean, like, and that's all fine to watch a movie, but I mean, it's obviously I could review it.
And yeah, that's kind of like the twist or like the hook too. For like the site, I guess, and
it's a good gimmick.
Yeah,
I mean, it is what it is, but like I like it. It's fun and it draws people's attention, and you know, I enjoy some of the stuff that we do, like taking pictures of the TV screen.
Yeah, recording video of the TV screen. That looks like shit.
I like just that kind of. I mean, obviously these are all digital media recording of this, but. You know, it
kind of still has that same feel.
A nice, like, low quality aesthetic because I'm using my, you know, still digital camera to record video.
Which isn't even a very good digital camera.
It's not a particularly good one. And like
and sometimes like our cell phones and shit will take, or well, my cell phone will take pictures and shit. But yeah, like basically it started out as just doing like a fun thing, and like we weren't like serious collectors at the time, like serious or whatever, but. Became more like where that's kind of like it's great that we can collect and then like have like an outlet, like a more of a reason than just like, oh, here it is like in our collection or whatever. We can find like an obscure gem that's really rare and then like put up a review for other people to see and like find out about this movie, and like that's kind of what like other collectors are missing. Like they just collect and then like don't really talk about them too much and stuff. So it's kind of nice, like. Because there's more than one reason like that to buy a movie besides just like the collectability factor and stuff, and like it's addicting. Obviously, I can't stop buying. It's.
I mean, I can because I have no money.
Yeah, but
unfortunately, but if I had a job right now, I'd be buying VHS. Like
obviously,
I'd be spending most of my paychecks on VHS.
Yeah, that's
because luckily I have no other responsibilities at the moment. But I don't know. It's definitely improved, like, my writing. I think I'm a better writer now. You look at the early VHShitfest reviews, they're pretty poorly written on both counts. I mean, there's some good ones, but I'd say the first, like, 20, 30 aren't really all that good. Like,
and they're only, like, 2 paragraphs.
They're all really short.
None of them mention the VHS either, which was a mistake.
I mean, I just still occasionally don't, if it's not that interesting. I tend to review the stuff that's not as, like, VHS focused, just because Dan's a little more passionate about VHS specific stuff. But I mean, like, I think like we really hit our stride around like December of 2010.
Yeah.
Around like the Whiz Kid, Alien Autopsy,
Tougher Than Leather.
All those sorts of reviews. I think I mean, they became a little longer. We talked more about the movies themselves, the VHS.
And, like, I'd say for me, like, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 and 3 was more of, like, a turning point, just because...
Yeah, right.
That was
the
that was the longest review I think I'd written up to that point.
And then, like, I think that we really hit a good, like, streak there from around January to, you know, probably up till now. I mean, there's a couple weak ones, I think, in there. Mostly my stuff. But,
no. So there's some weak ones for me, too.
Oh,
but,
well, thank you.
Yeah. Both of us have weak shit, but...
But, like, you know, the hideous review. Sorry about that. There's a couple funny things. But, you know, I think, like, the Brain Scan review, and the Man from Hell, which isn't nearly popular enough. I think that's
a gem.
I think that's the best review I've ever written, easily. And I think it's...
I might agree.
Yeah, and I think it's...
one of the
and it's a hilarious
VHS.
movie, and you should all check out the...
it's one of those, like, movies that are so rare, it's worthless.
Yeah, nobody cares. But
yeah, because it's that, like, nobody knows about it enough to care about it. But yeah, it's really fun.
The first, like, 15 minutes, half hour of that movie are gold.
Yeah.
But, you know...
And it was always just, like, a fun thing, but so I knew, like, that I always feel like I'm doing something, actually. Like, it's
very
nice.
productive, and I feel like, I mean, now we have, like, a little over 3,500 followers.
Yeah, we're almost
Tumblr.
at 3,666, I just noticed.
No.
That'll be a nice number to hit. Every time we hit a 666 number, it's always good. Reminds me.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, obviously. Of course.
But the, I don't know. The fact that we have, I mean, you know, I know a lot of those followers probably don't read regularly. They read the occasional one.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that we have that many readers is pretty crazy. It's definitely the most people.
And we've only been going for
9 months.
Yeah, not even a year yet. So I mean, yeah, there's still, I mean, more, and now we're moving into like more video reviews and like cool things, and I know like more
VHShit-Bits has been really popular.
Yeah, I know more people would probably rather watch a video than read a pretty long review.
But I mean, we're never gonna stop doing the reviews.
Yeah,
I like doing those a lot. Well, first of all, it takes less work on my part. I hate editing. I don't hate editing. I like editing, but I get tired of it after a while.
Yeah.
And video reviews, like, that's a lot of kind of tedious editing. We are doing our first video review soon. You'll be seeing that very, like, not, like extremely soon. Within the next couple days. So, hopefully, I mean, that's an experiment, so it might not turn out amazing, but...
Yeah, I mean, you have more to look forward to. We'll keep doing video reviews.
The contest that's coming up, we'll probably do a video review for.
Yeah. And we'll keep, like, expanding like that and doing, like, fun things, like contests or giving away shit or making shit. We know when, like, we've been talking about doing a zine once we got to, like, around 100 reviews and stuff, so...
That will happen soon.
Yeah,
I will give you details about that within the next few weeks.
And we started working on it and stuff, so it's gonna be cool.
And, you know, we have there is a documentary in the works about VHS in general called VHShit-Quest. That's framed with us a day we spent about, you know, a few months ago traveling and looking for VHS. We got a couple really good hauls that day. Yeah. I mean, we interviewed a few video store owners, former video store owners. I want to get a few more interviews.
Yeah, a little bit more work into it, but...
A little more work, and that'll be a nice, like, polished piece. I mean, we're starting to make the videos a little more polished. Like, I mean, all the videos you've seen so far, we've done no lighting.
Yeah.
No really fancy editing, pretty much just stringing the clips along and putting a song at the beginning and a song at the end. Yeah. You know, and I think that's fine for the kinds of videos we've done so far, but
But I'd like to
I like to think of myself as a filmmaker, which a lot of you probably don't know, but so I would like maybe to exercise that skill a little more for VHShitfest. So, rather than just using Windows Movie Maker to string 3 clips together.
And like through VHShitfest we met like tons of cool people. I mean, I found like different
our boy Corians.
Yeah, our boy Corians. few other people who have sent us stuff, and just like people that I can talk to online, like whenever I'm on, or like trade stuff with, and like it's just a nice thing.
And the
like,
VHS community is pretty cool. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I'm not as involved as Dan is, but he's kind of the voice of VHShitfest. But
and like it's always nice when we get like a message of somebody saying like, oh, they like our site or whatever. I mean, that's cool. So like, I don't know, getting to 100 reviews when I never expected, like...
I really honestly, like, had we not gotten, like, we immediately got, like, around 100 followers within a week. Had that not happened, I think the site would have lasted, like, you know, a couple months. We probably would have given up on it, but,
Probably.
But
maybe more so. You giving up now, okay.
It's possible.
But, yeah.
I do quit things.
Yeah.
But,
You're more the Brian Johnson of... Tell him Steve Dave. if anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I'd love to be Brian Johnson. So.
Yeah, obviously. But...
So anyway, thanks for reading this whole time, watching the videos, and just look forward to tons more stuff. Like, I can't really see an end in sight for VHShitfest.
And if you want to donate, like, there is a donate button on the side to a PayPal account.
I mean, that's not... I mean, I'm not... you don't need to, but it would be very nice.
Yeah, say you...
That will go only towards VHS and stuff. We're not going to buy...
I've never bought anything besides VHS in, like, 5 or 6 months, so...
Well, I mean, we're not going to buy Chinese food or...
Yeah. Yeah, we won't even...
Or Coke with it, which we enjoy eating
pop.
and drinking.
Yeah.
We enjoy eating and drinking those things while we're watching VHS, but we'll only spend our actual money on it.
I mean, if you think about it, like, if you even had, like, a thought in your head that you wanted to send us a movie, but, oh, shipping's too much, well, why not donate 50 cents to us? I mean, there's one movie probably at some store. So, I mean, it'd just be a nice little thing, and, like, I mean, we haven't gotten any donations yet, but if I look at my email and see a donation, that will make me very, very happy.
We will... I'm just going to say this. This is bold, but that zine we're putting out, you'll get a free copy if you donate $1 or more.
And you'll...
Boom.
I mean, work goes into it. I mean, if you collect VHS, then you know, like... I mean, a lot of people out there probably... haven't had jobs or have gone to college, and obviously it costs money, and obviously doing this shit, like, especially the stuff we're doing, like, further on and, like, putting more time into it, I mean, like, you should try and support us if possible, especially, like, I mean, whatever, 50 cents.
But primarily just send us VHS. That's what we want, because that's all the money's going towards anyway.
Yeah.
Just send us some tapes.
You get doubles of something?
If you have a double, just send it to us.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I understand if it's worth tons of money, you don't want to give it up for free. We're willing to cut a deal.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's something really good, I'd probably be willing to pay shipping for it, so, like, hit us up. And I mean, keep it going.
But if you just have some random full moon, just send it to us.
Yeah.
Just give it to us. We love full moon. You liked it when you were a kid. You don't give a shit about it anymore, really. It's just going to crush your childhood memories if you watch that again.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, so, I mean, keep VHShitfest going for another 100 reviews. Send us some stuff. I mean, donate if possible, and, like, just keep liking the stuff.
We
keep reblogging, reviewing.
Those notes on the Tumblr a little higher.
Yeah. Message us. I mean, talk to us about the movies. We'll talk back. I mean,
yeah, I want to...
If
that's the whole point of reviewing something, is to start a discussion. So.
Yeah. And we got shit scans you'll see on the side of the page.
Yeah, shit scans has been kind of dormant for a while, but it'll come back. You know. Yeah. So, anyway, thanks. Thank you for the past 9 months. It's been the most productive 9 months of my life.
And 100 reviews. That's very
100
nice.
reviews.
50 reviews. Yeah. That's a very nice chunk. And
that's probably well over
a decent amount
100,000 words.
Yeah, a decent amount of videos each too, and you know, I mean, it's overall really good. So thanks.
Thank you.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles. Oh, that shit is on? Let me drop some shit like this here. At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Four walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger.